Okay, last one for the night. 7:14. So I just wanted to get this to video so I can see what it looks like too when I watch it later. I've got my two corners that I'm dealing with. That one's not so bad because it's going up against a wall, the drywall that's kind of terminating, right? And the jolly's going to be there. The jolly's going to be on the tile. Let's see. No, I can't even. Where's my? No, I don't have any in here. So I want to take this past the tile because it's a natural, right? On this side is going to be mud. My jolly will be here, and it will be sitting on this. So I don't know how that's one of the reasons I'm doing this video, is I want to get an idea what that might look like. So I kind of picture it with the jolly in place, and of course grout and taping mud, drywall mud. Now this one's cracked, of course, so I would be putting, oh, yeah, it's cracked in a spot. Yeah, look at that. Okay, well, I'm trying to think. See, this is why I'm doing this. I'm trying to get a visual with it. Now, this tile, the grout lines are going to match the top, the deck tile, and the we'll call this the fascia tile. So that means I'll have to cut out. Oh, well, you know what? Let me think now. Let me think. I might be able to be fancy with my cut and cut straight back here and then down, and then just slide this over, and this edge here will cover that raw edge, and the jolly will sit on this. So that's one idea. I don't know if this little cut piece is going to come into play or not. It might. I might just put this somewhere else. I don't know where I have another place to put it, because I already made. I already made the cut for this corner, for that corner. So, and I'm going to be doing the same for this corner. I'll cut out a piece, right, and it would be like a little L-shaped piece, and I'll slide that in. Actually, it's going to be bigger than that because I have to match grout to grout. Right, so that's going to be. So that's what I'm doing this for. I want to get a visual because this is important. That's not so much because that's, the vanity is going to be coming out to 60 right there, right? So that's going to be kind of tucked away, and I might get some kind of little rack or something, if I can find something that narrow. Heck, I was even thinking about when I get to it, 60 is there, right? From that angled piece going this way, I think that's 22.5 or so. I'm not exactly sure. But I was thinking about, instead of starting the vanity right here, put it in the middle and wherever it falls. In other words, move it over the vanity and kind of make it look, in the middle of this wall. I know I'm thinking about 100 things at once. So back to here. Let me pull you out. No, I'll leave you in. So everything's good so far. I just have to get this right because it's important. This is important right here because it sticks out right in the middle of the bathroom. And I know you're saying, well, it's just, let's get over it. But yeah, I know, and I will. But I just want to, I'm trying to do it right because it's kind of an important spot. All right, so I'll leave you with that. My fascia tile is cut. It's in the shop. I didn't trim off any of the deck tile yet because I wanted to do layout. Everything else is pretty much done as far as cut. I cut that other piece there, and so that's all ready to go. Everything's kind of ready to go except for this, and This isn't critical just yet. As long as, and another thing I wanted to put this in here for too is to get my measure on where this is going to meet, right? I need to know that. That's what I need to know. So I can cut this, and because I plan on doing this as a separate piece, as I discussed. All right, so let me play you out. There you go. Things are looking good. We're making progress. We're going to get this thing done. I think it's Tuesday, so tomorrow's Wednesday. I'd like to start mixing some thin set tomorrow and get this tile in. But yeah, I definitely want to figure out this. And as soon as I figure this one out, then I'll be doing the mirror to this one. All right. And I think I pretty much have it figured. Just do a little block out, slide everything over. Grout line's going to meet the grout line for the deck and the fascia. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm just trying to get it right in my mind. And I can use this top deck tile, notch out this, because there's going to be a nice bead of caulking. So that cut edge is going to be covered by a nice bead of caulk. So that's another thing to keep in mind. So then I can cut this out, slide everything over just a little bit, all right, to where this edge covers this edge and covers my cut edge. So that's where I'm aiming. And this way the Jolly has something nice to sit on, which would be this tile right here, right? So that's where I'm working towards. All right, I'll leave you with this shot right there because I want to take a look at it and see if how nice it's going to look. All right, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and there's going to be more to come.